ready for PGL IV, April 13th. Going to be at Camden County, Votech, Sicklerville, New Jersey. So we got two competitors here. Joe Solecki, who this will be his third PGL out of 4.
Yeah,
and
4.
Dave Clemmens making his PGL debut. How you guys doing today?
All right, great, man.
I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
Why don't you just tell us where you're training, a little bit about yourselves, how long you've been training. There you go.
We're going to let Joe go first.
Okay. We're going to need a little more time on how long Dave's been training.
Age before beauty.
Yes,
Well, I've been training 13 years. I started up here in South Jersey with John Hassett. Still training there all the time. Up here now for spring break. We're still there. Right now I'm in Myrtle Beach, Hells and Gracie Myrtle Beach. We just opened like the beginning of this month, or middle of February. It's the place to be down there. Like talent coming through there is ridiculous. We have so many up and coming fighters. Our coach Phil Gizzi he's a purple belt, 3-stripe purple belt, but he's like revolutionizing my game. His teaching ability and his just as a grappler he's great, but his teaching ability is like off the charts. He's showing me things about my own game that I play and showing me how to play it better. And I'm learning more the MMA style wrestling. So many more wrestling guys. I'm learning what's more important in competition jiu-jitsu. So it's really helping me a lot. That's where I'm at now. I'm teaching, training there, so I love
That's
it.
cool. And you're going to school down there, right?
Yep.
And I see when you come back up here, you're training, training different places.
Yeah,
man.
we're still in camp. We
Keeping it fresh.
can't break when we come
Which
up,
is cool, man. Which is cool that you're training at multiple places, getting to see so many different looks.
Yeah, exactly.
And down there getting not a new coach, but another coach per se.
No, yeah, a new coach. Yeah, different. Yeah, for sure.
To be able to get it from different avenues on to tweak your game. Why don't you try this?
Exactly.
You get to learn.
Yep.
It's
a new curriculum.
You can train for 13 years and go somewhere, and all of a sudden this new stuff starts popping up.
Yeah, I've never been so excited to go to training. I walk to the gym, I get to the parking lot, I'm like smiling already. Like everybody says, like it's just a good energy, new guys, everybody gets along, no ego, and everybody trains really hard. So it's just like the perfect combination for what I need right now. So
and you're basically getting to train full time right now too, right?
Yeah, I'm basically getting paid to teach, so I don't have to work a job and worry about scheduling that. I just get done class of 11, 12, head to the gym, and I'm there till 10. So
and you're doing teaching there too, right?
Yeah, teaching kids and teens, and we have some absolute killers. Like it's growing already. Our kids class is like we already have like 15 kids in class, and they love it. We're actually teaching them jiu-jitsu, not like crab soccer and stupid games. We're like teaching them to actually do it, and they're learning about like the Gracie, everything else. They're like coming along and they're learning it, so it's awesome, man. I like that just as much as I love competing. Like it's so satisfying to do that.
It really is. It really is
for
fulfilling,
sure.
Especially when it's not especially when it's the kids, but I don't know. It does mean something. I teach kids as well, and it does.
Especially for me coming up as a kid, like I can put myself in their shoes.
You actually got to see it from both angles,
yeah,
man.
Absolutely.
Because if 13 years, so you started compete when you started training when you were
6.
6.
Yeah.
Dave, imagine if we got to start training when we were 6.
The funny thing about it is
our belts would be red.
Did I train with you? I think I trained with Joe over at John's place.
Sure.
Because I've been with Hassett for about 8 years now. And Joe was, I guess, probably 6 or 7.
So you got to see Joe.
Well, I trained with his
We're old friends.
His brother.
Sure.
Too. They're both good. I've seen the kid grow up. And, it's funny when he says he's been training for 13 years. I've been training for 14. And there just seems to be some kind of time lapse here. Because, I'm 51 years old. I think he's still in college. I'm ready to retire. So
that is cool. You know what? And I knew you guys trained together. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. You
for
actually
a long
got to
time,
see him come up.
Well, it keeps us all together.
Sure.
It doesn't. The sport is for young and old, and for the girls and for the boys, and it's a great sport.
It keeps the old young is what it does,
Well, it
man.
does
I'm 34. I'm not, I'm not a young guy, and I'll tell you what, I feel much better than I did when I was 24, which is as crazy as that sounds. But I wasn't training then.
Well, you keep the blood flowing.
Exactly. Now, Dave, you have your own school. Why don't you tell?
Yeah, I have a school in Medford called Medford Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy. It's just a small school right now. It's kind of, we're serious there, but we like to have fun, and we do mostly no-gi grappling 4 nights a week. I also teach kids at another location in Medford. We do some private training sessions and stuff. And, I'm real big on the kids. I think the kids I really enjoy, training the kids. So that's kind of what I like to specialize in. So.
Sure, and more than anything, I mean, that's really, everybody needs it, but I don't know. For me, in my opinion, I would really love to see jiu-jitsu schools filled with women and children. People really need it. Kids, growing up need confidence. They need discipline, and jiu-jitsu is a fun place where people can learn that. As you say, dealing with the kids.
What kind of drew me into it was I had a 10-year-old at home who was, a girl who was dancing and acting and doing other things, and Mom needed her getaway, so she said, "You have her for tonight. Do whatever you're going to do with her." So before you know it, it's been about 1.5 years, 2 years. She's been grappling with the boys and beating some of them up and getting beat up too. So.
Oh, well, that comes with it. But yeah, I didn't think you were going to say you went dancing and you you don't look the type. You don't look the type.
Wait a second.
Well, only on the weekends.
Only on the weekends.
Now, Joe, this is going to be your third event.
Yep.
This is going to be your third event.
Yeah,
first one, you won the no weight class, no nothing tournament, and
that was like the UFC one at
impressive.
PGL. Yeah.
It really, you know what? That's the perfect way to put it. Because you had more MMA backgrounds, wrestling backgrounds,
and no one knew what to expect.
Exactly,
so.
and you played that, and you played the jiu-jitsu game,
awesome.
you played the half guard game perfectly, man. And some people were really worried about actually getting into your half guard.
Yeah.
And the second one, you went up against in the third one, which was a stacked tournament.
Sure was.
You went up against PJ Page from Animal MMA, who I had never heard of, and my goodness, those guys are gamers, man.
We were matched up on an ACOM Sports fight card.
Really?
2 years ago, and we both had stuff that we pulled out, and it's funny that we matched up again. Yeah, I couldn't find any video or anything.
No,
but I could find results that he's winning.
Yes.
So he's
no
got
footage.
it. Yeah. that was. He's very game. He was awesome, man. I'm excited to see him back too.
Yeah,
those guys are tough.
Absolutely. So again, preparing for this coming up, you keeping it the same training that you've been doing, or are you going to tailor towards them 3 minutes and the?
Well, with the MMA background our gym has, everything's 3-minute rounds right now because they're all amateur guys.
There you go.
Or mostly, and pushing the pace, conditioning as always is always getting better, always learning more. Nutrition, I think that stuff's just as important as the jiu-jitsu part. For me, 'cause I'm still learning. I'm really into that aspect. If you're not doing conditioning, you're not doing nutrition, it's one less thing you have on everybody else. I'm really focusing on that, trying to get stronger, faster, be smarter, and then the technique always working on. But. I'm just pushing it now. The last 5 weeks, we're just going to push it.
Now, you were saying the nutrition is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Now, did you change your diet in a certain way?
Last year, but I just keep trying. Recently, I've been trying to get a little bigger, a little stronger, a little faster.
Sure.
Working with the conditioning coaches down there.
Gotcha.
So they've been helping me out, and just trying to do a little smarter, not do everything on my own now.
Yeah.
For too long, I was just doing everything, trying to figure out, looking up the internet. I'm just using my resources now. I have a lot of people to help me, so they're helping me. It's awesome.
They're there. Might as well use them.
Absolutely.
What about you, Dave? What are you doing getting ready for this one, man? Normal training schedule? Because I know you have a couple different avenues that you can train with as well. Different people to train with.
Yeah, we've been training with Pat Stano, Dave Elias, over at John Hassett's during the week. Once in a while, get in for a couple day classes. Actually, I've been over in Sickleville at Judo Movement. I go there once a week, and I kind of work my takedowns and stuff. Dave Osaga, great guy to train with here in actually in Sickleville, New Jersey, right across from the actual event. He has a place right
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so he's a real good guy. He's been kind of an inspiration.
Oh, judo his whole life.
Yeah, he's really
judo his whole life. Yeah,
and he's a great guy. So that's part of it. So I'm going to be turning it up probably maybe in a week or two. But I'm used to training. I train 4 to 5 times a week. So I'm usually ready for the most part. All you got to do is get rid of this cold, and I'll be fine.
Gotcha. So, guys, man, really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing both of you guys competing coming up here, man. Real quick, why don't you just plug where you guys train, where you teach at?
Dave Clemmens, Medford BJJ. I'm training with Pat Stano, Dave Elias, John Hassett, Dave Osaga. Wherever I can get time at. That's the main thing, is getting that mat time.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Joe?
House and Gracie Myrtle Beach. You go to www.houseandgraciemyrtlebeach.com. Full schedule, everything's on there. If you're ever in town, we love everybody to drop through. And that's a popular vacation spot in the summer. Phil Gizzi, head coach. So many coaching credentials. We're just producing champions already. All our guys fought last night in Myrtle Beach. We went 3-0 for our first camp with everybody. So
very cool.
Shout out to those guys too, because they're helping me get better too. So awesome.
Excellent,
thanks
man.
to them.
Guys, can't wait, man. Yeah. Coming up quick, too. April 13th, PGL IV. Dave Clemmens, Joe Solecki. we'll be back.
Cool. Thank you.